Guys, what is up? I'm starting my next vlog. It is currently 5:29 p.m. Go home, have a shower to prep, interview prep, brush my brows down, make them look decent tomorrow. Anyway, I have to get up early and get ready and make myself look presentable.
Because Mark Calloway, and we were thinking, what can we call him? What can we call him? And Terry Funk said, what about Mark Callous? Like he's callous and cruel, and it's okay. Works for us, and so at least we had one skyscraper that would fucking listen. But this illustrates
guys, what is up? It is currently 7:25
how you couldn't fucking get anything accomplished
Lord, what do you want?
with the talent that you knew could get over and you wanted to use. Flair, thank you very much.
Got my hot chocolate. Got some actual
Flair had already said he thought we all thought Brian Pillman was going to be a star, right? And that's why he wanted to work with Brian Pillman on that show that did a tremendous rating just a few weeks previous. And he, at one point, had thought of working a long-term singles program with Brian, but Brian needed to be ready because he hadn't been there long, and he wasn't really over as a top guy. And I sat down with him right about the time. As a matter of fact, this show was probably written right before Flair quit because we taped it a week later or whatever. I sat down with Rick. I said, all these fucking guys, all the programs we try to start, somebody has a problem, or Sid gets hurt, or Spivey gets hurt, or somebody no-shows, or whatever.
All right.
Give us Pillman. We'll get him the fuck over. And I'm not saying that Brian, we had to lead him around like a child, but that's you.
I do not know the gentleman. I know about the situation that happened with Bruiser Brody, and I can't comment on that.
I don't hate the guy. He didn't do anything to me, so.
Much better. I currently am chilling with my Rolo hot chocolate. I don't want to spill it on me, so I'm just going to have this, and then I'm going to start to get ready for bed in a bit.
Found his kid in a pool dead the week before it, and Brody was done. Here's so many things.
That's just something about him. I do not know the gentleman. I know about the situation that happened with Bruiser Brody, and I can't comment on that.
I don't hate the guy. He didn't do anything to me, so.
Side thoughts.
I'm so
John
tired.
Laurinaitis
Oh my
is
god.
a tremendous human being. I know him quite well. Not right at all.
If you dusted Vince's ass with fingerprint powder, Laurinaitis' lip prints would be all over it. Because he is one of the biggest jerks in this business, and he has no clue. He's lucky to have that spot. And unfortunately for other people, you gotta dig like that in that position.
See, the thing with him, he knows how to play the cards.
I was like, yo, kid, where you're sitting. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's Bayamon at the stadium. And he's like, died right here. He's like, this is where Bruiser Brody bled to death. And I was like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even run. And the locker room was smaller than this hotel. It was like half the size of this hotel room. And he's like, yeah, this is where it all happened.
Tell you a little story. When I was in Puerto Rico in 2003, I was working for Carlos Colon. Chris and I were. We were supposed to be there for 2 years, but we left after 6 months. It was just horrible. He worked on a few shows with us. Everybody was kind of okay with him in the locker room, but nobody liked him because of what happened. For what he did and to get away with it, he knew people in high places, had enough money to pay people off, and which was bullshit. I actually worked the building that Brody was killed in, and everybody said you have to walk into the shower. Just have to do something. You have to do. Like, people would not use the shower. It was almost like taboo, but you had to experience just going to the shower. And I kid you not, when you walk into the shower where he was killed, you got an instant chill over your body, and it was just like this eerie, cold feeling. It was just, and here's the thing too, everywhere in Puerto Rico that you work, there's no air conditioning. Everything is like steaming hot. It's like 102 degrees and humid inside of every building, and like wetness and moisture. You walk into the shower, and it was like cold.
Puerto Rico, when I was there, it's a great place to wrestle. But as a heel, which I was going down there, it's a little scary with the fans. As long as you respect the other wrestlers, you're not going to have a problem. But I did perceive it to be a little more old school, which in some ways is good. In some ways, they can be a little rougher, if you know what I mean.
Date time. It is currently 9:03 p.m. I'm in bed, took my needle, got my rice bags heated up. I'm about to go to bed. But first, I gotta pick a podcast. And I think I'm gonna sleep with my fairy lights on tonight. I'm quite excited about it. So, yeah. See you guys in the morning. Good night. Hey guys, what is up? It is currently 6:25.
You've been wanting rid of us. Well, you got rid of us, and I'm rid of you. And I think we're both going to be happier that way.
I am getting ready for school. I got my interview today, so I'm a little nervous, but I'll be fine.
Going to the WWF, which he said he was going to do, but I could do anything I wanted, but I wasn't going to the WWF anyway. So he couldn't even write a release right.
I'm gonna do my makeup. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of makeup on my face, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, see you in a bit. Bye. Contour, patch, needling, back on.
Engaging for the kids, but it's easy to set up, and I would say even easier to actually pull off and play in your classroom. You can use any device, and all you need is one projector or one way to share out the access code, and anybody can play. So I'm going to show you how to quickly set one up. First, you're going to go to getkahoot.com. This is the teacher side. So this is where you're going to set up your games and save your games. And then Kahoot.
Joanne said the link procedural writing, something about using a different part, about writing.
Just really tired. Hi guys, what is up? I'm home. It is currently 1:46 p.m. I'm about to just settle for like 2 minutes and then start to get my crap together. Alright, see you in a bit. What is up?
So it is the next day.
I'm going to end my vlog here and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!